Bittersweet success, to be sure, but a success nonetheless. Recovering from Agent Goodman's death will be no easy task, but you can be sure H.A.R.M won't sit idly by while you grieve. The information you recovered from the headquarters of Dumas Industrial Enterprises may prove to be the break you've needed. Report to the war room for a full briefing.
Be right there, sirs.
Go!
Tom.
Get out of here now!
That stands.
Agent Cate Archer, please report to the war room. Thank you.
Agent Goodman's death is a terrible blow, no question about it. But although this mission was costly, it may well prove to have been worth the price.
I wish I could believe that.
You mustn't lose sight of our objectives. The sacrifice of any or all of us is a small price to pay to preserve the lives we will save if we are successful. Tom knew the risks. So did Bruno. So do you.
Knowing the risks doesn't really prepare you for losing a partner.
I like
it certainly
this
doesn't
guy.
prepare you for losing two.
Nothing can prepare you. The loss of an operative is never expected and is always tragic. But as horrible as it sounds, it's also inevitable. It's a dangerous job.
Perhaps Mr. Smith is right. Perhaps I'm not up to the task.
Rubbish.
You can't quit
You
now.
performed remarkably well under extraordinarily difficult
Too deep.
circumstances. I confess I was somewhat skeptical at first, but that was before I grasped the magnitude of the situation. In my entire tenure as a field operative, I never once faced a crisis this formidable, and certainly can't say I would have done so with the aplomb and competence you've demonstrated thus far.
I didn't realize you were a field operative.
Indeed, for 14 years. After the war, I found I was having a hard time adjusting to civilian life. Fortunately, an old acquaintance of mine was recruiting for Unity and happened to ring me one afternoon. I've never looked back. Sort of difficult to imagine, isn't it?
Not at all.
You flatter me. Anyhow, let's have no more self-pity. What do you say?
Yes, sir. So before you served on the committee, you and Bruno were colleagues.
And friends.
Did you ever work together on an assignment?
Frequently. We lost track of how many times we'd saved each other's lives.
And you still believe he was capable of treason?
In my heart, no. Intellectually, I don't quite know what to believe. No question about it. He was always a steadfast, resourceful fellow. But the history books are full of patriots turned traitors. There's no telling what a man is capable of, given the appropriate temptations.
The largest
I know
amount
what
of
I
money.
believe.
I admire your conviction, and I pray you're right. Ah, Mr. Smith, I
About
hope you have some
time.
good news.
Good news would be that we hadn't lost another valuable agent on this mission.
What news do we have?
Well, our analysis of Agent Archer's photographs is complete.
And?
We have a possible lead on Dr. Schenker's whereabouts.
I think we can classify that as good news.
As I said, it's all relative. This H.A.R.M situation isn't the only crisis in the world, and we're fast running out of competent field agents.
Then suppose you get to the point and tell us what we know about Dr. Schenker so we can go fetch him.
It's somewhat speculative at this point, but it's possible that H.A.R.M is keeping him at a secret underground research facility in North America. We
Not
don't know the
North
exact location
America.
of this facility, but thanks to the files Archer photographed, we know it exists, apparently in the vicinity of a lumberyard in western Washington state. It seems the site is being supplied by an American Railways passenger train. Records and research has dug up evidence of various trains making unscheduled stops in the area over the past 3 weeks.
At regular intervals?
Indeed, probably to drop off supplies and personnel. We're certain that at least one American Railways engineer is on the H.A.R.M payroll, although several individuals may be involved. We're looking into it.
What's my assignment?
Phase 1 will be to apprehend the engineer or engineers in question so that we can interrogate them. Once you're aboard the train,
How exactly am I to get aboard?
We'll smuggle you into the galley car.
Nice.
Lovely.
Anyhow, once you're aboard, you will meet with a contact who will tell you precisely whom you'll need to detain. It is safe to presume that other H.A.R.M personnel will be aboard the train, so subtlety is advisable. Needless to say, seizing the conspirators will prevent the train from making its stop, so you'll have to be sure to detrain at the appropriate time.
Well, after falling out of an airplane, I suppose jumping off a moving train can't be that bad.
That won't be necessary. Once your objectives are complete, you must head for the caboose and detach it when you're near the lumberyard. We'll have an agent in place to switch the track and reroute you to an unused depot behind the lumberyard. This area is not likely to be heavily guarded, so you shouldn't have much difficulty getting through. If all goes according to plan, you will rendezvous with another undercover agent who will, we hope, have information that should help you locate the underground base.
Then I grab Dr. Schenker and get the hell out.
Precisely. We'll have a helicopter nearby awaiting your signal. Your flight departs in 1 hour, so if you need to stop by the toy shop, now's the time.
Understood. Thank you for putting things in perspective for me, sir. I promise you I will do everything in my power to destroy H.A.R.M.
Archer?
Sir.
Don't let anger cloud your judgment. Revenge is an understandable impulse, but it is also a contemptible one. Our job is not to avenge, but to protect.
I can't just shut off my feelings like a tap.
No, but you can bridle them and use them to fuel your resolve. Destroy H.A.R.M, but do it to save innocent lives, not to retaliate for those already lost. The moment you give in to wrath,
they're
you
dead,
become
they
as
don't care.
reprehensible as the monsters we're hunting. Clearly, we are all called upon to take lives from time to time, but we must neither relish it nor agonize over it. It is a duty, plain and simple. Not a pleasant one, but often a necessary one.
I'll do my best, sir.
I have absolute confidence that you will.
There was one more thing, although I'm not sure how important it is. According to one of the documents Archer photographed, it seems the Baron's wife changed her surname some time ago.
Really? So her maiden name isn't McLean?
It's Farnsworth.
Felicity Farnsworth? Are you quite sure?
Positive. Do you know of her?
Aye, that I do. When she was 8 years old, her father, a wealthy banker, was involved in a nasty public scandal involving unmentionable acts with a 12-year-old boy.
Uh-oh.
How dreadful.
Mr. Farnsworth committed suicide shortly thereafter. Felicity and her mother, by all accounts a vapid socialite, were ruthlessly ostracized by their peers. Guilt by association, presumably. Furthermore, rather than inheriting the fortune she expected, Mrs. Farnsworth discovered that her late husband had left the family in inescapable debt. She went quite mad. Several days after being institutionalized, she hung herself.
My word, that poor child.
Felicity fell into the custody of an elderly aunt whose lifestyle was apparently rather more severe than she was accustomed to. About a year later, the aunt took a fatal tumble down the stairs.
Foul play?
No mention was ever made.
What happened to the girl?
She ended up with a foster family where she remained until she was 14. One night she went out her bedroom window and was never seen again. Or at least no one recognized her.
Astonishing.
Where did you learn so much about her?
I studied her.
Come again?
I believe I first read about her in a gossip column. I was intrigued by the similarities in our background, so I dug deeper.
What similarities?
Well, we both came from wealthy families. We were both orphaned at a relatively early age. Our fathers both killed themselves, although for very different reasons. We were both plunged into undesirable circumstances and resorted to rather desperate measures to survive. I found it quite uncanny at the time, although in retrospect I think we had less in common than I once believed.
Adversity is the truest test of character. The strong are strengthened by it, the weak made weaker. It sounds like this Baroness didn't have the wherewithal to cope with her misfortunes. It's a common trend among terrorists and bullies that they imagine themselves persecuted by fate and therefore feel justified in harming others.
You're frothing.
Sorry, I get carried away.
She's involved somehow.
The Baroness? Upon what unimpeachable evidence are you basing that supposition?
I just have a feeling.
Ah, then the case is as good as closed.
Shut up, Smith.
I don't
Obviously
expect you
somebody
to
from
believe
Dumas
me, but
Industries
I'll
was
count on you to
involved.
say something smug if I'm right.
It's virtually guaranteed.
I'm not smug. Acerbic, perhaps, maybe even sardonic, but not smug.
Okay, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
I have to agree with her, Smith.
Don't either of you have work to do?
Good luck.
What are we doing today, Santa?
We've a new perfume for you.
Uh-oh.
This one's a real scorcher. It's a concentrated acid gas with a jellied base to make it sticky. And definitely don't want to get it on you. Here's a spiffy new device that should
I didn't
make
even test it
dealing
out.
with security cameras less of an ordeal. When fastened to a camera, it generates a still image from the camera's viewpoint that should convince the casual watcher that he's seeing an empty room. Attach a camera disabler to this security camera.
Nice. Yeah. Can you retrieve it?
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. I knew there had to be some sort of gadget for security cameras, but I was definitely thinking a lot of Mission Impossible for Nintendo 64 where you
Riding a motorcycle is easier than you
spray
might
paint over them.
suspect. To get on, simply walk up and activate it. Hit activate again to dismount. Hit the forward key to accelerate, backward to brake, and the left and right turn or sidestep keys to steer. You can also steer with the mouse if you prefer. You will decelerate automatically if you release the forward key. Traction will generally be better on harder surfaces. Although you cannot use weapons while riding a motorcycle, you're not completely vulnerable. Ramming an enemy at speed is an effective way to clear a path.
Indeed. I gotta check around here. All clear. I had kind of forgotten. Oh, there it is. You might want to experiment with both the keyboard and the mouse when riding vehicles to find the control scheme you're most comfortable with. Santa. Santa. Watch this. Yeehaw! Yeah, I'd all but forgotten about the drivable vehicles in this game. I'm pretty sure that there is a snow... What do you call those things? Not snow speeder.
Excellent.
Excellent. Whatever. Snowmobile. Snowmobile. That was it.
If Dr. Schenker is indeed being held in this secret underground research facility in North America, it's a safe bet he won't be there for long once H.A.R.M figures out what you're up to. The first step is to identify and detain the American Railways conspirator so that we can interrogate him. You will then need to locate the hidden entrance to the facility, find Dr. Schenker, and get him out alive. Without him, we're doomed.
We're doomed. Get inside the train, contact Unity agent, apprehend H.A.R.M agent, retreat to the caboose, and disconnect it. Locate the entrance to the underground laboratory. Locate Dr. Schenker. Escape the facility with Dr. Schenker. Arms. Yeah. Not the spear gun. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Yeah, I guess default equipment, whatever. Antitoxin, fire extinguisher, or bandage? Yeah, well, we'll go with the antitoxin. They seem like they've been using the poison stuff lately.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Like what?
There's a spy aboard this train.
Are you sure?
I am. How do you know? I have my sources. That doesn't really answer my question. Let's just say I heard it from a little birdie that someone's been poking around, nosing for information about our obliging engineer friend. Oh. We don't want that information falling into the wrong hands, do we? Well, I haven't seen any spies. If you do, let me know. We don't tolerate spies.
Zero tolerance.
I'll keep an eye out.
Policy for spies.
See that you do. Moron. Did you say something? What? I could have sworn I just heard you call me a Mormon. Why would I call you a Mormon? I have no idea. Do you have something against Mormons? No. Then why are we having this conversation? I don't know. See you later, then. Count on it.
Just give me the FMJ. Whoop, whoop. Tag gun. Alright. That's one way to start the mission.
I hope you're happy.
Why?
Because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine can.
You know how I feel about airplanes.
And
Oh,
you
crap.
know how
Dang
I
it.
feel about long, boring train rides because we do this every time we go anywhere.
Sorry. Next time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
Tickets, please.
You mean travel separately?
Why not?
You don't like traveling with me?
Sure, but I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Tickets, please.
Honey, calm down.
You probably just want to have an affair with some...
I blew my cover. I don't have my ticket. That's a problem.
Did you say something? What? I could have sworn I just heard you...
Anybody there?
Okay. Go this way first. I must find a ticket. Structural survey report. Our findings indicate that the walls of H.A.R.M facility 22987 are substandard. Bamboo support beams are unacceptable for a structure of this size. Suggest replacement with 19-inch steel beams. The conductor's office. You found the passenger roster. Nice. I was supposed to find that? I don't remember that being listed. That's fine though. Occupied. Ooh.
Tickets, please.
Crap, dude. That guy's already here.
Tickets, please.
I hope you're happy.
Why?
Okay.
Because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been...
Crap.
Tickets, please.
Sorry, no, it's okay.
That was a great supper. Did you have the chicken or the
Tickets,
fish?
please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
On memo to Agent Gates, Cryptography Department. Someone's been poking around, nosing for information about our obliging engineer friend. Please take necessary precautions. Pin him.
I'm on my way to visit my mother in Portland. I can't think of a better way to travel. Can you?
Not at all. Turlet.
Tickets, please.
He's not gonna ask me for my ticket if I'm in the bathroom. Ugh.
Tickets, please.
Close. Okay, there. Jeepers.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Anybody there?
Anybody there?
Tickets, please.
I love riding the train.
Tickets, please.
I hear we got us a spy on this train. They say that every week. Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us.
Tickets,
They say
please.
that every week too. Well, it makes me nervous. Everything makes you nervous. Pipe down, will ya? I'm trying to admire the scenery. Well, maybe you'd be less nervous if you do your job
Tickets,
instead of
please.
staring out the window.
Ugh.
Yeah? Well, maybe you'd be less nervous if you were lying in a hole in the ground 6 feet under.
Don't threaten me.
Or
Tickets,
what?
please.
I'll tell Roscoe.
Go ahead.
What's Roscoe gonna do? Ticket. Sweet. Contains piece 897 of the CT-180. Where'd that guy go? Quiet, please. Passengers are sleeping.
Is it just you, or is it hot in here?
Either way, I think you need a cold shower.
What kind of halfwit comes up with these code phrases anyway?
I know what you mean. What do you have for me?
Looks like the assistant engineer has been acting alone. Crew compartments are all the way at the front of the train. You should be able to find him there, since his shift doesn't start for another half hour.
Perfect.
Nice. Thank you, sir. John, please come right away. Your father has dug up the oleander bushes in the front yard and replaced them with petunias. Those bushes have been a part of this house for 20 years. This early retirement idea is a disaster. Isn't oleander like super toxic? Hi, sir. I have a ticket. She's still freaked out. I feel bad.
Who are you? No, please, don't hurt me!
That should keep you out of trouble for a spell.
Retreat to the caboose and disconnect it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it got dark in here. both horrible shots. Oh. Everybody's gone. Nothing to worry about.
Hello? I know you're around here somewhere.
Get off my train. Yes, he's dead. What happens when they don't give me FMJ like I ask? Isn't there armor in one of these? Maybe not. Booties. Dadgummit. I ain't going out like that, pal. Stun gas. That'll do. Film entitled Train Riding Hussies on the Orient Express. Setup and payoff. I must stop this train. Nice.
Is that a caboose?
Yup.
What do you think it's doing out here?
Not sure.
Should we report it?
Probably.
Maybe we should check it out first.
Okay.
Ah, they're already shooting. Garbage. Oh. Douche. That'll have to be okay, I guess. No? What am I doing? Rendezvous with Unity contact. I mean, is he here? I mean, this is obviously a vehicle section, but I don't see any vehicles. Oh. What do we hear? Cranston, please remove these boards by next Tuesday so the executive director's private coach will be able to enter the secret base. Thanks. Bob. So that's just about shooting. Okay, I understand. cameras.
Yes.
Yes. What? Who saw me? Oh, crap. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Dadgummit. Whatever. Freaked me out, man. Barrels. Ah. Hey, dang, how big is this building?
Where is the girl? I don't know. Then what use are you?
Oh no. They got my guy. Leave that just in case.
Hey, that reminds me of a funny story. Back when I was in Korea.
Never get to hear the end of that story. Glad I held onto that armor. There was no way back through? No, maybe it's over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bike. I just went in a big circle. I can still pick up ammo. Hey, what do we hit? Frank. Boy, that's a tough one. I hear the head of Sanctimonious Evil is kind of a nutcase. How much will do they pay? I'd ask for a company car too. Watch this. Bike facing that way. Boom. Born to be wild. Have to get off and shoot those guys. Did I get him? Ooh. Sweet. On memo to Security Officer Cranston, from Assistant to Executive Director Volkov. Assistant, yes, I got you. Dr. Shanker's productivity has been very disappointing. The good doctor is unwilling to cooperate. The executive director may be forced to institute a motivational regimen. Note that it will apply to you as well as Dr. Shanker. Uh-oh. Ramming speed. Okay. I should have brought a sniper rifle. This is all my fault. Oh no. Dang it. I thought I had a good plan there. Cool. Oh yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be any more or less accurate at long range like that. Nice. Got him. He's dead too now. Hilo. Is that a good guy Hilo or a bad guy Hilo? I don't feel like that's a good guy Hilo. Yeah, it's not. You idiots. What did that do? No? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's why the code cracker is right there. Oh, nope, the thing's gone. You douche. There. Now we may continue. Nice.
Stay alert. There's been some trouble upstairs.
What kind of trouble?
Spy trouble.
How do you know?
That's just what they told me.
I'd like to see a spy try to get in here.
Well, make sure you're ready just in case one does.
Find the security office and disable the alarm system. Locate Dr. Shanker. Well, if this isn't super cool. Oop. Ah. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked anyway. The guy was aimbotting. Yes. There we go. From downtown. Photograph of a red 59 Edsel. What did that do? Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Got a camera in there with him.
When's this stuff shipping out? Tomorrow afternoon.
What's in these crates, anyway?
I don't know.
Supplies?
Could be.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
How is that possible?
The stuff arrives in these crates. I check and make sure everything's accounted for. And then either it goes downstairs or we ship it to the tropics. What's inside is none of my business. If they wanted me to know, they'd label the crates.
You've never peeked?
Why would I?
Aren't you the least bit curious?
No, I'm not.
Not even a little bit?
Maybe a little.
Let's open one.
No way, pal.
Ah, come on.
Forget it.
Please?
What the heck?
Please?
National Geographic magazine.
That's unexpected.
What? What? Ah, Bluey Blano.
Let's open one.
No way, pal.
Ah, come on.
Forget it.
Please?
What the heck? National Geographic magazine.
That's unexpected.
Oh, I've got a few of those. Okay. Nothing.
I must be seeing things. Hey!
What? They have to come through this door.
Anybody there?
Okay.
Hearing things.
That didn't work. Crap, dude. Test of both skill and patience. Okay.
I
Huh?
know you're
Whatever, bro. H.A.R.M memo. From assistant to executive director Volkov. Misery is having trouble setting up the PU-38 explosives they purchased from us last week. Please transfer for employee 90087 West Salisbury to the project immediately. Good thing I got that lighter. You found a security pass. Nice. Gotcha. Beer. Nice. Now I am free to do as I please. I'm assuming that security pass is for that door up there. Yeah, sweetness.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
Interrupter. Hey guys. Nothing cool in here.
You can't expect the solution to react without a catalyst.
There is a catalyst. That's not the problem.
Are you sure your proportions are correct?
Positive. I measured everything twice.
You included all the ingredients?
Yes, yes!
Even the sodium nitrate?
Oh, damn. I forgot about that.
But the alarm's going off now. I didn't do that. Wow.
Who's there?
You can't expect the solution to react without a catalyst.
There is a catalyst.
There. What's up, corpse? Indeed. trying to be. I think this is probably the least stealthy I've been in this entire playthrough. Despite trying. Let that go. No, that's where I came from. Where is everybody? This would be a perfect room for hiding bodies if I could move bodies.
Still looking for a carpenter?
I think so. Why?
I'm thinking about quitting.
Seriously?
Yep.
How come?
I'm sick of being a bad guy.
Indeed.
My mother think. You know, she saved up for 16 years to put me through college. My dad used to give her a weekly allowance, and she'd always stash a little away.
Wow, that's impressive. But I thought you didn't go to college.
I didn't. I talked her into giving me the money instead.
What'd you do with it?
First thing I did was buy a 59 Edsel.
Ooh, bad call.
What are you talking about? It's a great car. That thing purrs like a kitten at 90 miles per hour. Hell, I can get her up to 120 without breaking a sweat.
Really? But I thought Edsels bombed.
They didn't meet sales expectations, but Ford still sold over 100,000 of them.
You're kidding?
No, I mean it. A car doesn't have to sell 1 million units to be successful. It's all about projections. Fortunately, the Edsel didn't sell as well as Ford expected, but it definitely sold. If you ask me, it was just bad timing. There was a recession, and people were looking for more economical cars.
Wow, I never realized.
Just goes to show you how the press can twist things around.
Yep. Just pop your head back out here, buddy. That guy could take some bullets. Yeah. Look at that. What is happening? So she does automatically use the slippers? I guess. I guess she does sound a little quieter. She probably shouldn't be trying to do sneaky spy stuff in her heels anyway. Seems a little intuitive. Is this a freight elevator or something? Going down.
You mean that raw fish stuff? Hell no. That's what I figured too, but my girlfriend talked me into trying it the other night. It was really good.
No thanks, I don't even like cooked fish.
That's the thing, it wasn't fishy at all. At least the stuff I tried. We had tuna, yellowtail, squid, some other stuff. I'm telling you, you ought to at least give it a try.
Not on your life, pal.
You're missing out.
Oh well, more for you, right?
You bet your life.
Boing.
Identify yourself.
Agent Cate Archer, Unity. Shanker.
You're alive?
More or less.
But I saw you fall out of the plane without a parachute.
Oh, that. Well, someone loaned me one on the way down. Very generous of him. Anyway, I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd like to get out of here.
I would indeed. If I had known I'd end up in a place like this, I never would have left Berlin. But I suppose that was part of the plan.
What do you mean?
It seems we have been carefully manipulated by H.A.R.M all along. My decision to defect and your organization's decision to aid me were part of an intricate scheme. I've overheard my captors discussing the matter. H.A.R.M wanted my research, but they didn't want to draw attention to themselves in order to get it.
So they let us do the dirty work.
Precisely. I was approached by one of their agents, who filled my head with tantalizing stories of the West and the freedom I would find there should I defect. He took care of the arrangements, knowing full well that I would end up here.
Ingenious. Their only mistake was to underestimate us.
Escape the facility with Dr. Shanker. Escort mission. Again. What? Did I leave my code cracker thing somewhere? Code breaker? Excuse me, Otto. Gotta get through here, please. Thank you. Woo. Oh, good lord. Didn't need that too. Jeepers. Oh, Dr. Shanker bought it before I did. What the crap? Alright, good deal. We made it through the lightning room. What an odd obstacle. Whoa, what? Oh. Phew. There we go. Trash. To all employees, due to the fact that the atmospheric reconditioner is only sporadically functional, the third annual H.A.R.M chili eating contest will be postponed until further notice. How disappointing. What? What? back here. Come on. No.
This way, through these doors.
Okay, that's what he said. These trashy boys. Sweet. Sweet. Very sweet. Womp. 15 out of 17, not bad at all.